Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jalen Green.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Justice in at the two-guard spot. And for the Rockets, Thompson and Green are the guard pair. Durant is out there with the Magician, and it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Rockets ball.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Mavericks. Şengün with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Şengün. Goes up the baseline, and the jumper is on the mark.
By and large, Şengün has good shot selection, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense.
Outside Williams. Hartenstein up top. Knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
City ball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander over Thompson. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Şengün with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson outside. Back to Green. Lets it go from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
He did done off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Williams, that's good.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Banks. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Durant for 3. Thunder with the rebound. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Banks with a rebound. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Craig, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
First free throw is good.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
He hits both from the stripe.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Personal foul.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
How about the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander? He's averaging about 19 points per, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Back to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes good on the layup.
Good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Green. A 14-point game for him in the win against Cleveland. Şengün against Hartenstein. Now here's Durant. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 5. Green kicks to KD. Another miss by Houston.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Here's Justice. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Houston in the lead. Locked up there for Şengün. It's stolen by Hartenstein. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
That free throw, no good. Trey Jones is checked in for the Rockets. He's off on the second.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Hartenstein with the screen on Green. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Okay, let's take a look at Alperen Sengun.
A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. Now here's Jones. Left side, KD. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ's still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Kevin Durant.
That free throw good from Durant.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
Durant nails both of them.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Jones. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Outside, Green. Jones sets the pick for Green. Back to Jones. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team scoring leaders. The Rockets 4th.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. And it's Jones with the ball for the Rockets. 3-point lead. Outside, KD. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Banks. And so Houston again turning it over.
Oklahoma City ball.
Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. You look at the Rockets. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder, a game and a half out.
And seeing where the Rockets are, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out is just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
Thunder trailing by 3. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Justice, led by Green. The Thunder with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Şengün, and he uses the glass on the layup.
This is where Şengün can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 26 points for him last game against Dallas.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Now Durant, after Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. Shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 6 points for KD. And here now the Thunder. They trail by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's Justice. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Rockets leading by 4. Outside Durant. Pass to Green. Outside Banks. There's the 3. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Banks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. Freaks checked in for Magician. And it's Prince in for Jalen Green. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Rockets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special. Topic is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith kicks to Jones. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Capella, the pass to Prince. Capella sets a screen for Prince. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Line for two. Prince.
And that one falls for Prince. Good on both. Always with the ball. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Pass to Williams. Williams against Smith. That's good from Williams. The assist by Williams.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Jones looking for an opening. Now Smith, and the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Smith, the pass to Jones. Back to Smith. Pass to Jones. Pocket 6. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. For Houston, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Taking 3 shots.
That one is off. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. He hits the second from the line.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
And he nails the third. Here's Topic. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Williams. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
No, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Jones inside. He's looking for Prince and finds him. Bledsoe against Wiggins. Shot's good by Bledsoe. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Williams looking over the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
We'll get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. Second, the Thunder.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
And he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Rockets leading by 3. Now here's Bledsoe. He had 13 points in the win against Cleveland.
not to mention the rim protection he provided, credited with 2 blocks, and you know that he altered a few more.
Chalk up 2 there.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Here's Topic. Still scoreless. Outside Williams. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Capella. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For Houston, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. It's Jones on the wing. Smith with it. Six on the shot clock. From 18 feet away, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
Smith against Williams. Pass to Joe. Lets the 3 fly, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here is Bledsoe after Oklahoma City gets the 3. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bledsoe's got 5.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Williams. Again, the Thunder score.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Outside, Jones. 107 up here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but boy, he sure muscled that one.
Aaron Wiggins.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Tari Eason's checked in for Jones.
Jabari Smith.
1 shot.
The free throw off from Smith.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Pass to Williams. Wiggins with it. Here's Williams from outside the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Now Eason. An 11-point game for him in the win against Cleveland.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Here's Williams. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Joe. Fires from deep. Bledsoe with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one on Williams.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. And the first one at the line is good.
Look, a big man who can score at all 3 levels, they do not grow on trees. Smith Jr., he is one of them.
Both free throws good from Smith. Thunder trailing by 8. Here's Topic. Scoreless thus far. Down low. Here's Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
The Thunder have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Williams. And Williams drops them both. So it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wembys. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the wings, it's Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. Williams is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Wallace in at the point. And here's Thompson. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Cleveland.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. It doesn't go for him.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Pass to Thompson and taken away by Wallace. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Thompson looking for an opening. Here's Smith. Dort grabs the miss. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Outside Banks. Poked loose. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pulls from the top of the key, and Thompson sends it back. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter now. Şengün passes to Banks. Williams against Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Another miss by Houston. On offense, here are the Thunder. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
The Thunder have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
2 shots.
The first one falls. The Rockets making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Get ready, everyone.
And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You take a look at Thompson, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go, and as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Thompson. Oh, here we go. Şengün's got the fast break chance. And Şengün throws it down.
Well, Şengün knew where to be to support that fast break play.
Outside Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by Şengün. And here's the break. Here's Green. The Thunder pull it in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
A lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Jones with it. Şengün with a screen on Wallace. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. Rebound by Williams. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 13-5 run. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Thompson. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Screen by Şengün. Here's Green, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You can tell Green is fearless on the floor, going right into the defender with his shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And the first one drops. And the Thunder making a change here. And so he hits both.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
Oklahoma City's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Williams kicks to Dort. Back to Williams. Wallace with a screen on Green. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Justice.
Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Thursday, the New Orleans Pelicans will come into town. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the New York Knicks.
And for that game against San Antonio, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Free throw drops for Green.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
And he makes both free throws.
Look, Green is one of those players that always finds a way to create something offensively that gets his team good looks.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Thompson. He's averaging 10 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Hartenstein finds Williams. Justice the pass to Dort. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. And it's blocked by Sengun.
And so often is the case. Sengun in the right position to make the play. That's just great defense.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. Williams with the steal. Dort against Thompson. Dort passes to Williams. Back to Dort. Screen by Hartenstein. And that one drops. 5 points in the game.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Now here's Thompson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. The Rockets again can't hit. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Justice the pass to Wallace. Beyond the arc. The Rockets pull it in. Banks has got his 6th rebound on the night. Trying to find Sengun. He gets it to him.
Love seeing Sengun going up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
Wallace outside. Screen by Hartenstein. Here's Justice. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Houston in the lead. Here's Green. Rebound by Wallace.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. And they're running. Here's Banks. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Freak comes in for Amen Thompson. And it's Prince in for Green. Then for the Thunder, Leyland Williams is checked in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for Dort. And Topic is subbed in for Cason Wallace. Pass to Hartenstein. And there's the foul. It's on Tre Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Durant's checked in for Houston. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. The Rockets fourth.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Now Williams. They picked up 24 points in their last one against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboards.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Jones. It's a three-point game. Pass to Durant.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. And he knocks down the first one.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
That one is no good. Thunder trailing by 4. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Topic. Hartenstein with the screen on Jones. Topic, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Lob pass to Capella. Cuts off the pass. Here's Justice, and Durant sends it back.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Topic. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Hartenstein. Wiggins outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Hartenstein. And this game is tied up now.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now here's Jones. Now here's Durant. Houston needs to get a shot up. From deep, Prince. Wiggins with the rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Williams. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Houston's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Prince kicks to Capella. Outside, Jones. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Williams fires the three. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Pass to Bledsoe. Outside, KD. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 17. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Durant's got 9.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Justice,
2 minutes.
defended by Prince. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Wiggins. Out left to the wing. The 3. Jokic, no good. Prince outside. Now Bledsoe. Capella with a screen on Wiggins. To the inside. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Bledsoe. And it's a 3-point Houston lead. Here's Williams. He's got 16. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Pass to Topic. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. 5 points in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. For the Rockets, Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Durant. Tari Eason comes in for Trey Jones. And Jalen Green subbed in for Prince. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Oklahoma City. .102 left in the first half of basketball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, easy call.
Team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Bledsoe. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Oklahoma City's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Capella against Hartenstein. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Rockets have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. He gets that one.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the score by Houston. Pass to Topic. Higgins outside. Fires the three. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith with it. Outside, Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be Nikola Topic.
This is how relentless Green is. He is not bashful at attacking the defense inside and drawing the foul.
So both teams making some changes here. And so he makes both from the line. 9 seconds left here in the second. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Bledsoe. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Rockets lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. KD, you're running and gunning out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details. And we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we playing together. Everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that. So we got to continue to do that.
KD, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run line. They're thinking about the shot.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
I think Shaq needs a nap. Somebody's tired of watching bad D. Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question. I'd rather play alongside them than against them. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.